Welcome back, everybody. Corey here with another opening of this Exodus game. I guess I'm going to make a series out of this. This is going to be the third opening. The first opening was quite exciting. You got all the energy cards were foiled. And the second box opening, none of the energy cards were foiled. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens with this one. Exodus trading card game, Harmonized Skyborn starter deck. One thing I did notice when I was opening things up, this game compared to other games like Force of Will and even Magic, to an extent, although they've really not pushed back, but I don't know what the right word is, but they've calmed down on the kind of the sexualization of the game. Just look at this playmat here from Force of Will. And I can understand that. If I was going to play a game with my two kids, I really don't want half-naked men or women on there. Especially at their young age. So that's something I can really appreciate about this game. You can get into it with your children. It's pretty easy to play. And you won't have to worry about them seeing some inappropriate material that they really shouldn't see. So, without further ado, let's open this up. Maybe that's something Exodus could do later on, is add in some fairies or unicorns, or they've already got dragons and looks like some sort of angels, but let's see what we get. All right, I'll set that aside. Starter guide again, which is just funny. Having worked in shipping and receiving, I can appreciate there was somebody, when building this, putting these together, somebody had to take this piece of paper. Somebody printed this. You just imagine a printer, double-sided, just going all day long. And then somebody taking this, and they had to figure out the best way to fold it to put it in here. There's some poor sap who just sat there folding hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of these little pieces of paper, maybe thousands of them. I don't know how many they printed up, but that seems kind of crazy. I can appreciate that. So whoever you are, hopefully you didn't get too many paper cuts. So let's see, looking through this, like I said, you don't see, the cards are, they're cool to look at. The artwork isn't too detailed, although you see this one and that's pretty detailed. But I could open this up. I guess that one's a little bad, but I don't worry about it. That one's not too bad. But you can open this up and play with your kids or young children and not have to worry about them seeing something they shouldn't. When I'm sorting Magic cards, I usually pick out the commons for my kids. And actually, I got a few here. My daughter likes animals, so I pick out a couple of the cool little animal ones that she might like. She's 5, so she looks at them. She thinks they're cool, Dad, for a second, and then she goes off playing. So here's my energy, and again, it's just straight regular energy, as opposed to that first box that was all foiled energy. Man, I guess I was spoiled on that first box. Let's get back to that rare. Oh, there she is. There's my foil rare. It looks like whatever's on the box is what you're going to get as your foil rare, which is interesting. So anyways, that was the Harmonized Skyborn starter deck. Hope you enjoyed it. Look forward to seeing everybody in my next opening.